Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Dalek Set 2, which was released way back in 2008, about 2009-ish sort of time, and I'm just going to be going through what I think about these Daleks. A bit of a different video today. I just felt like doing something to do for Doctor Who, really. I mean, I do still love Doctor Who, and I really enjoyed the programme and everything, but that current series of Doctor Who was just not for me, and I didn't enjoy it. So I thought instead of talking about that series, I thought, why don't I review these Daleks? Because I picked them up the other day on about Saturday, and I thought they look really cool. I don't own any of these. I think I already own a version of the gold one, but I don't own these two. So I'm just going to be going in, reviewing them, what I thought about these Daleks and stuff like that. So yeah, let's start by looking at the packaging. As you might be able to see here, we got the back of the box. So we have the Dalek from Dalek Invasion of Earth. That's obviously that one that I'll review in a minute. So it's got all the dates of 1964. That's when the episode was aired, and there's a little blob, bit of information about it there. If you want to pause and read that, you can. Hopefully it comes up well on the camera. Then obviously you got the Dalek from Evil of the Daleks. A nice photo. Nice little thing, 1967. So it's a Dalek from each of the eras. So you got the first Doctor, second Doctor, and third Doctor. So on this side, it's got Day of the Daleks, 1972. It's got a little blurb about it, and the nice gold Dalek there. So it looks pretty nice there. The Doctor Who logo from 2005 to 2010. And there's on the dates of the Doctors, which is really neat there, telling you about it. And there you got at the end, got all the other Doctors, and it goes up to the 8th Doctor there, 1996. And yeah, that's pretty nice. It's quite an odd shaped box, really. It's sort of like a curved sort of way, and underneath it's got the seal of Rassilon, which is a classic Doctor Who sort of symbol. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Nice little publicity image. Yeah, pretty nice from the sides. Tells you everything you need to do. They look really good out of the box, and yeah, let's get into reviewing the Dalek Collector Set 2. So I'll start by going through each of the Daleks. So I'm going to start off with the one that obviously was in one of the earliest Dalek stories, Dalek Invasion of Earth. So this one over here, we'll start by reviewing them, and I'll just go through the other two in a bit. So so this is the Dalek from Dalek Invasion of Earth. I've never owned a Dalek from Dalek Invasion of Earth, so I'm pretty happy I've got this version. Well, I think I actually might own a version, but not this one. I think I own the silver one. But yeah, nice little Dalek. She's got the eye stalk there. It was a bit bent, but as I took it out of the box, a bit of like a rubber was sort of stuck to it, so that was a bit annoying. But I managed to get it out. But yeah, I think you can just strain it up. So I just think it's just got a bit of a loosening. It's quite flimsy plastic, so I think you can do that. So it's sort of bending a bit there, but a nice little thing. You can see all the blue balls there. Nice little disc at the back. Some wheels and stuff. And this is like this is taller than the normal Dalek. See, so like, this is like a standard Dalek, and then put on the plinth. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know why they became taller for this story. If anyone knows why. There is a little scuff mark. That might have been where I was getting out of the box. Who knows? I believe I'm the first person to open it out of the box, but I could be wrong. Someone could have resealed it. But yeah, see, it's very nice there. There's a bit of a scuff there, but pretty good nonetheless. It's painted very nice. I like the black and then the silver, and then the blue. Just very contrasted. Obviously, when you watch it in classic Doctor Who, it's obviously just black and white in it, but so the little domes there, they're actually see-through, so you can sort of see the white background there. But nice. And also you got the plunger, the famous Dalek plunger. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? You got the silver circles around there. Eye stalk can move up and down. Yeah, so the articulation is pretty simple for a Dalek, so you can turn that all the way around. That can go up and down. So it looks like it's exterminate. Yeah, so there you go. Pretty cool. That was my rubbish impression of a Dalek. There we go. So, and obviously the ball joints, so you can pose it, so they can go and exterminate you. Obviously, there you got the gun, sort of ray gun. So So you can move it pretty well. Yeah, there's none of the sort of things there going around. I like the grey there. That's quite a nice colour of grey. But overall pretty good, and you can wheel it along, so you can have William Hartnell being exterminated or something, or you're exterminating something or something. I don't know. Or you can. I think these Daleks are really great, and they just look really good on the shelf. So if you just had a Dalek there, it just looks cool. I like the Dalek. Very taller Dalek, pretty cool. And yeah, let's move on to the Dalek from Evil of the Daleks. This is the Dalek from Evil of the Daleks. Very nice looking Dalek. I like the black on the top. That's very cool. This time the eye stalk isn't bent, so you can move it up and down. So that's pretty good. So you can have it, exterminating. And now it's really cool. I like the story with the Daleks. It's very cool. It's the one that has Jamie McCrimmon and the Second Doctor. And I believe it's Victoria's first series as well. It's in her first series, but it's in her first appearance. Pretty cool. You can have this go against Patrick Troughton and it'll look really cool. Yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. I like the blue. I think I should bring that back. If they bring back the Daleks for any new series, if Doctor Who's still continuing at this point, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully, if they bring back Doctor Who, they can put the blue back on the Dalek. I think the blue looks really good on the Dalek, particularly on the 60s ones. I know everyone saw it in black and white. I think it's pretty cool. I like the silver. That's pretty cool. Sort of the grey there, the grey and the black works really well together. And doesn't he just look, like he's gonna kill you? Yeah. Obviously the gun there. There's a bit more movement on this one. This one feels like you can move it a lot more better than the others. There's something really cool about the standard black there. The light is sort of a bit of a glossy paint on there, so it's reflecting very much. It sort of looks like he's got a white thing in there, but he doesn't. He actually doesn't when you have it in person. But yeah, pretty cool Dalek. I think it's cool nonetheless. Yeah. So it's just a shame that this Doctor episode's missing, because I would really like to see it. I've only ever seen the animation, so hopefully if there's any more missing episodes found of Doctor Who, hopefully they can find Evil of the Daleks. So let's move on to the one from Day of the Daleks. This is the Dalek from Day of the Daleks. This is the one that was obviously released in 2008, 2009 sort of time. It's really cool. That moves up and down. This is a lot more flimsy. You can move this pretty heavily there. I like the blue on the circles there. That's pretty cool. That's quite an opposite. I like the gold gun there. That's pretty cool. The gold gun. I actually do have this Dalek. So I'm just going to do a little comparison with the other Dalek. So here is the other Dalek. So it's sort of a comparison. I believe they're based on the same story. So yeah, see, quite different. Like that bit's got the black on. That's just got the silver. Not silver, the gold. Yeah, so pretty similar, but slightly different. I think the paint on this one's slightly better quality, but I suppose it's because it's newer. But yeah, so this Dalek overall pretty cool. It's got the same sort of that glossiness on the plunger, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think they're all pretty linked back to back. I think the lights are still the same. I think the eye stalk might be slightly different. Not 100. Yeah, I think they might be. I think this one's longer, ever so slightly longer. That's more of a lighter blue as well, and that's more of a. Hold on, a bit of a comparison. I think this one might be taller actually. It's got if you see on camera, that's the base looks slightly different. But yeah, both pretty cool. Pretty cool Daleks. The more recent one, that's pretty cool. But I like the original one because it does have that black on there, and it's got the same articulation as every single Dalek, I believe, known to man. So you can do that, move that up and down. This one's quite flimsy, so if you buy it secondhand, it might be a bit damaged there. Obviously, you've got the ball joint, so you can go exterminate sort of thing. Move that up and down, and obviously you can wheel him in. So For example, if you want to exterminate someone, you can do that. So, for example, if you wanted to wheel the Dalek in and exterminate William Hartnell there, you can do that. So that's pretty cool there. And that's just a bit of a scale thing. So there you go. So you can see the first Doctor next to the Daleks. So pretty cool Dalek. Nice Dalek, really. I do like the black and the gold. That works pretty well. That makes it stand out pretty well as well. So I'm just going to bring all the Daleks back together, and that'll be towards the end of our video. Hope you all enjoyed my video. These Daleks are really great, and I'm really glad I've got them in my collection. I think they look great next to, the Doctor, so look great next to that one particularly looks good next to William Hartnell, and that's pretty good. That Dalek's a heck of a lot taller than him. Yeah, so looks pretty good. Shame I didn't bring Patrick Troughton to have a picture of this Dalek, but yeah, I think all three of these Daleks, out of the set, I would probably say my favourite is this one, because I really like this Dalek. It's sort of a classic Dalek, like it's like a bog standard Dalek, but I like the black because that makes it stick out in comparison to the others. So the ones that have grey, yeah, it's a bit boring. So I do like that, and the gold is obviously really cool as well. And how many times do you see a gold Dalek in the modern series? Never a gold Dalek. It's normally more sort of a bronzy Dalek. And obviously the Dalek Invasion of Earth one, that's also really cool because it's a lot taller and it's got that big chunky bit at the bottom, which just makes it stand out. And obviously they can all roll back and forth, and yeah, so they can invade you and invade all the Daleks invading. So pretty cool. Hope you all enjoyed my video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a video soon enough. I do plan to do some character file reviews on Only Fools and Horses characters, e.g. Del Boy, Rodney, and the rest of those sort of characters. So stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe give me some ideas of other stuff I could review in the future. Bye for now.